Wireless routers like these are relatively easy to use nowadays. D-Link, Netgear, Linksys are some of the main brands that you'll see in the stores nowadays. They're very, very easy to use. The ports on them are very well labeled, and the instructions that come with them on the CD are pretty much foolproof. Basically, if you buy a wireless router, there are a couple of different types. There's a B, wireless B, G, and N. G is backwards compatible with B, and N is backwards compatible with G and B. Really, those letters just mean what type of standard your computer will recognize. A is actually relatively not used anymore. It's an older standard. Higher bandwidth, so things like Xboxes and things like that might use A, but that's about it. B, G, and N are more for home computing like laptops and desktops. You need to make sure that your wireless router is transmitting in a way that your computer can recognize. So if it's a G, you need to make sure that your computer is either a B or G, or if it's an N, you need to make sure that it's a B, G, or an N. So that is really what you need to look out for when you're buying a router. Whichever brand preference, there's not really much of a difference as far as usability goes. The more favorable towards the end user is Linksys. The more favorable towards the geek, like myself, is a D-Link. Internet, whether it be from a DSL modem or a cable modem or a LAN from another network, goes into the WAN port. And then your computer's plugged into one of the 4 switches usually. There's sometimes 8, but one of the 4 ports here. So that's really all you need to do. And once you run the setup, the wireless portion of your router becomes active. Also, you need to make sure that when you set it up, to make sure to put encryption on that network. Whether the lowest form of encryption is WEP, that can be easily broken. The highest form is WPA PSK. And that is all set up through the GUI, the actual CD. So once you pop it in, it'll step you through it. And there at the end, it should tell you how to encrypt your wireless to make sure that nobody steals your internet.